But the one that came to mind was because must have been in our after dark the other night with Angels, where we were talking. Oh, it was the story I was reading where the girl was like, he wanted to come pick me up in his car, and I insisted on meeting him. And I was thinking, oh, I let someone come pick me up one time from my house. And
Mhm.
I mean, I've had multiple guys that I met online come to my house. So it's not like I was super like careful in that way specifically. I mean, I never, just to preface, I never met anyone who scared me ever. They were definitely not my type sometimes. And some of
Mhm.
them I didn't like, but none of them scared me like the girl in that story. Um,
Okay.
but so that's this story is about a guy that came to pick me up one time for a date. And he came a long ways. I'll give him that. He came like 4.5 hours to go to dinner. And
And then drive home, like, not expecting to stay with you or, like, maybe drive and then stay elsewhere?
we did
That's
not confirm any plans for him to stay with me in any way, shape, or form. So what his
I
plan was, I couldn't say. But I did not invite him to stay at my house. Now, I can't say that he might not have thought it might go that way, and I can't say that it might not have gone that way. So he came about 4.5, 5 hours to pick me up for dinner, and,
not gonna lie, that's kind of impressive.
yeah, you think so.
I haven't had
When
that.
I got in the car, this man,
Oh, wait, wait, hold on. You got in his car for the first time, never meeting him before, and
yeah,
you just
he came to pick me up.
okay,
He came to
okay.
pick me up at my house.
Girl, that's brave right there. Wait,
I know, that's what I'm saying. I did some dumb stuff,
how
but
long did you talk to him beforehand? Because I do feel
I
like
don't
that makes a
remember.
difference.
I
A
don't remember.
little,
I
medium, a lot?
I probably medium, maybe
Okay,
little to
that's fair.
medium. It wasn't a
That's
lot.
fair.
It wasn't a lot. Um, but,
But I feel I
like,
feel so
you have to remember that I'm Gen X. So, I don't always think in now terms as far as dating, like, people weren't so scary when I was growing up. Like, meeting someone and having them come pick you up from your house for a date that you didn't know whether they lived in town or out of town wasn't weird. You know what I mean? It's become increasingly more scary now, but
yeah.
I just don't, I'm like, isn't that how dating goes? Like, you make a date, the guy comes and picks you up, he takes you to dinner, like old school. That's where
Yeah.
my brain is still. So, but no, not a good idea.
Oh, no, I agree. I've done similar, probably worse, but that's okay.
Yeah, and so, um, he picks me up, so I get in the car, and
Mhm.
yes, Roses says people are a lot scarier now. They are. So I get in the car, and this man has his shirt buttoned way down, like, chest hair, and I'm like,
Ew.
I mean, the Gen Xers are gonna know this reference, but it's like Larry from Three not he was a, dark chocolate man, but he had the Larry from Three's Company vibes, like, "He said that, he said that, he said that, you know what I mean? Like,
Three's
I
Company is
was
very much our generation,
I was
but
I was immediately turned off, like, "Oh, no. This" not to his belly button, just down to where his chest hair could hang out, and I'm not no offense, but I just don't prefer a super hairy guy. It just I have reasons for that are personal, and it's of no offense to hairy people. It's just not my bag. And
but was
so
it like, let's talk about the chest hair for a second. Was it like Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear, or was it like Speckles, or like
Girl,
Oh my
I was not
God,
staring
like,
at his chest hard enough to like, okay, I'm going to tell you something about me. So just so that you guys all know, when it comes to specifics, I'm not going to have them. I'm not going to have them because I'm an overview kind of girl. I don't
okay,
look at people real closely. I don't, I couldn't tell you what someone's eye color is normally. Like, I don't look at details very much, especially
okay.
with people I don't know very well. So I don't know if he had bald patches. I just know that when I looked at him, I saw hairy chest and I didn't want to look at him anymore, really. So,
You just like this and then
and the rest of the time I was with him, I was looking at his eyes because I was looking at his eyes. Um Bear Roses. She says,
patches.
bald patches. Uh, Bare chest, but very hairy nips? I didn't see his nips. I didn't see his nips. We did
Oh my
not
God, I'm
get to
dying.
nip seeing, points in
Oh
this
my God.
date because it only gets worse from here. So,
No, oh my God, I can't even imagine how it gets worse, but go ahead.
as
I
we
can get my
start to
popcorn.
leave my driveway, he kicks on the stereo, which seemed to be tuned to the exact moment of a song that he liked. And that song, I don't know the name of it, but I remember the lyrics and it was like right when it came on, it was kind of an R&B song and it was like birthday sex. And that's all I can remember because as soon as those words came, I was just got in the car. So we now have hairy chest and birthday sex coming over the speakers
God, I wanna
and
die.
I'm dying. And we are on our way to the Mexican restaurant to eat. And he's I don't even know what the fuck he said to me, honestly. I couldn't tell you if he was talking. I don't know. We got to the restaurant. We go inside. We sit down at a booth. He's on his phone like crazy, telling me, "Oh, it's my kids. Oh, it's my kids." And I'm like,
Mhm.
"Okay, cool, whatever." It was like at this point I couldn't care. Already, I'm over it already. But I'm hungry and I want some fucking dinner. So I'm looking at the menu and he's not. And I'm like, "What are you going to get?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm not going to eat. I'm not
Ew,
hungry."
why?
So now we're sitting here at the restaurant and I'm going to eat all by myself while he watches because he's not hungry, even though the plan was for dinner. So
That's
he's
so
on his
gross on
phone.
so many levels.
Oh my God. He's on his phone. He's on his phone. My dinner comes, and I tell you, that man thought he was going to eat some of my food.
Oh, no.
I was like, first of all,
I
I am
thought
an
he was
only
gonna go
child.
somewhere else with that, which is I mean, at least better you wanted to go for your food, but
No, he thought
ew, still. You don't
I
share
was like,
food at the first date.
I am an only child. I don't share my food, first of all. Like,
I
I'm
will.
super stingy. But I'm certainly not sharing my food with some guy that I just met who ran sex song on me all the way to the restaurant just to tell me he's not going to eat because he's not hungry. But now you're hungry? Now you're
Oh my
hungry enough
God.
to eat my fucking food, though, right?
No, my God, look at Roses Wilds just said he doesn't know how to date. 100% agree.
Dude, I was dying.
God.
So the dinner ends, and I'm like, I'm going to go use the restroom. I'll be right out. So he goes out to the car to warm it up or
Did
whatever.
he leave?
And I get out to the car and I get in the car and he kicks on the stereo and magically it has been put right back to that perfect spot in the song so that we can listen to birthday sex, day sick. Like, he played it all the way to the restaurant and then played it all the way back.
That is disgusting. Like, I don't even know the song. Even if I like the song, to meet somebody and have them play that, like, is just friggin' foul.
You might know it if you heard,
Me.
and even I couldn't even play it on YouTube even if I wanted to, but, like, yes, roses. He went to the car to get the song queued up, 100%. Dude, I was dying. And
Mm-mm.
then when we got back to my house, he tried to kiss me, and I was like, "No, I gotta
Ew!
thank you for dinner. I'm really, have a safe drive home."
How does he try like, where did he get the idea that he thought it was okay to, like, go in for a kiss? Like, there's a
I
vibe, like, you
mean,
kinda know where you don't, and if it's questionable, maybe the questionable part, yes, you can either go for it or not, but I feel like if you're in that situation, he should be reading that's a hard fucking no. Okay.
so yeah, it was ridiculous. I got out of the car and he left, and he was probably really annoyed because he had to either get a hotel or drive back to Portland. So he chose to drive back to Portland that night.
Oh,
And
so
a
he didn't even
short
try
bit,
and, like, ask to stay with you or, like,
no,
allude?
no, 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 I wasn't
Never.
having that. I don't
Okay.
know if he did ask. I can't even remember. Like, the details are fuzzy because I was spending so much time, like, in my head, like, this guy has lost his damn mind. And so then a little while after he dropped me off, I was standing in the backyard yelling at my girlfriends about what had just happened. And I get a text message from him. And this message literally says, and this gives me the willies so bad just because I don't love this phrasing, but he's like, we should be making love right now. And I was like,
Ew.
sir, first of all, that is disgusting. I'm disgusted by you. Second of all, you don't use that term for dating, okay?
Can I pause and go throw up for a second? Because 'Cause I'm ready to gag.
I
Not
know.
I
That
hate
was
that phrase. Hate it. I don't even care if I'm dating someone, like, seriously or married. I hate
dude,
that phrase, making
I
love.
hate it too. It's so cheesy to me, and I have besties who use it, girl. I
I got stories.
I can't even figure out which the worst part of the date was, honestly. I don't even know. I feel like it could be the text at the end. The text at the end was so like, "Don't ever talk to me like that again." Like, are you